Are you a student here in DAYSTAR University? Have you ever wondered why the meal prices are so high here in DAYSTAR? Well, we have some of the answers to your question. It has come to our attention that the administration here in DAYSTAR has been charging exorbitant rates to the business owners here in DAYSTAR, and this has been reflected to the prices of the meals. We all know that DAYSTAR University is among the most expensive universities here in Kenya. But does that also mean that all the students here are from well-off families?
Most students in government institutions experience the best deals, from subsidized foodstuffs to lower fee rates thanks to government intervention. However, this phenomena is not experienced by most private sectors.
In my honest opinion, I want to say that the prices are quite high and it's really exorbitant for normal students around. But it is something that can be worked out, and we find a way what can be good for our students, because there's a time. And if we can get a chance of bringing maybe the cheaper one, it's possible. It's possible. The problem in DAYSTAR is that in DAYSTAR Valley Road is that we don't have a space where we can bring the cheaper food as compared to this.
I think the main reason as to why our food prices are high, it's because first we've outsourced the services, and so the people who come in to set up cafeterias, set up canteens here are expected to pay their rent and also pay their members of staff and everything else.
DAYSTAR University is one of the private institutions in Kenya that prides itself with the best educational programs and what have you. However, when it comes to foodstuffs, the students are really pressed for choices.
Here you'll get rice beef at 180. In Strathmore University you get it at 100 bob. So there's a clear difference of 80 shillings. And so if I were asked why not go to Strathmore, and I can walk to Strathmore and come back and have my food.
In a comparison with other universities of the same caliber, such as Strathmore University and St. Paul's University, we found that a simple meal such as ugali and beef costs a mere 100 shillings. Yet here in DAYSTAR, it costs up to double or even more.
Food prices in DAYSTAR University are very costly. In fact, some of the prices fairly compete with other 4-star restaurants like Java and Avanti.
Si kila mtu anaweza afford like samosa ya 30.
Food in university should be made affordable to all.
It's not okay because why is like food here so expensive than other places?
Having been given a ready market such as this, the business owners here in DAYSTAR University should lower their rates so that the students can enjoy their meals. Reporting for the weekly edition, I am Ian Odhiambo.
We are young. We are the chosen. Inside us, a spark was fueled, igniting our passion, driving us into action, to take paths no one else had taken. It is tough, but we push through, creating our plans, setting goals, defining new journeys to success, and with some help, becoming our own bosses. Blaze celebrates the young, those on the road not taken. Because when you find your passion, what you do has more impact. Join us.
My name is Brian, and I want to know how you guys feel about prices in the Mosharo kitchen. Bobo, how do you feel about the prices? No, the other.
Oh, they're friendly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pato, how do you feel about the prices for the other side?
Hey, how are you?
They're fair. But my only complaint is chapati should be served two, not
okay.
one.
Yeah.
Kama ni chapati ndengu,
equal ni two chapatis.
Chapati mbili for the price. Your price wameweka ni chapati mbili, si moja.
What the complaint?
That's my only complaint.
Rosie?
Yes.
Your opinion on Mosharo's kitchen, the prices?
The prices are fair.
They're fair.
Stand up.
The prices are definitely fair.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're friendly to students. Yeah.
So hata niko nayo concern ya chapati.
Hello and welcome to the weekly edition. I'm your host Solowiti, and today we have Mrs. Vanessa. Welcome to the show. You guys recently got into the office, but my question is, you started working for the office long before you were elected. That's true.
Not long before January.
January. That's
and
long.
For a particular position and for a particular event.
So, as the newly elected person in that docket, what are you going to do in terms of making sure? Because I've heard that I've been in most of these cafeteria and I've seen that the pricings are very high, especially when you go to the Mocharo cafeteria. The pricings are so high, and as students, you know, most students cannot afford that price. So what are you going to do to make sure that the prices go like to a normal rate?
One of my manifesto goals, as apart from Mocharos and Murugis, was to be able to bring another cafeteria. Actually, this was already proposed by the older government. They were already working on it. So it's a matter of continuing to bring another cafeteria to Allen Grove, where we used to have one, which will be cheaper. So that way we have a high end, we have the middle, and then we have a lower end. So at least.
But the issue is, you are in the other government, partly. Let me just say partly. My question is, why didn't you guys, so it fit for you guys to like involve yourself in making sure that the students get the lowest rate in terms of food supply?
That I can't answer that because I was not there when they inaugurated. I was only helping with Mr. and Miss, which I did not even gain anything from it. I didn't gain the privileges that somebody would while they're in DUSA at all. It was out of my own free will. So I didn't even know what social welfare entailed until the time that I wanted to, which was about a month ago.
So let's say we give you 3 months. What do you expect from you, Vanessa, being in that docket?
No, one of the things is we are already going for that meeting on Thursday, and I know and I can assure you that we're going to put these people here, especially Mucharos, in an evaluation period where they either go or they stay. We can cancel their contract.
But the issue is, rumor has it that the administration usually charges a lot of money. So how are you going to be very fair to make sure that, it's a business stuff? How are you going to make sure that the administration does not charge exorbitant prices to make sure that it doesn't reflect on them negatively?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that where there is a will, there is a way. If they do not want to give, because at the end of the day, our main concern are students. If they don't want to give that amount of money or reduce the rent, the administration has to give another option, which is creating another cafeteria in Allen Grove as it were before.
How possible is that?
It's possible because I spoke to Stone and Stone's government and they said they were already in the works. So it's a matter of the meeting that we're supposed to have on Thursday. So those are my proposals. After that, I'll give you feedback.
Thank you, Vanessa, for coming and for explaining to us in terms of the business issues in DAYSTAR University. Well, I've been your host, Solowiti, and this is the weekly edition.